Hey everybody, it's me Marquita, and I am here. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm trying to get off my mic because it's this time. I got the 3-pack of these, so I got us each a box. So this one is the gray one. I think I'm using my yellow. Hold on, let me look. So right now I'm using the yellow one, and then I have a pink one, but this gray one is not mine. I think this gray one, let me see, it might be Savannah's. I think that one might be Savannah's, because my gray one and my pink one is still in that box. And then I know Gary was using one of his. That's the other ones that I had. I really like these headphones, and the reason why I really like them is I'll show you. It's because if you are listening to something, you can like I could plug them headphones into my headphones, and we can listen to the same thing. There's some pink ones. Sorry. So yeah, so there was the pink one. So the pink ones is Gary's. I'm thinking them ones is Savannah or Hannah. But like I said, we all four have our own box, and each box has 3 in it. 3 headphones. And I did that because we go through some headphones. Let me think, what else? Oh, the reason why I came to do this, I hope that it continues. But anyway, so sorry if I'm a little loud. Sorry if the sound is off. Hopefully you can hear. You know what? Y'all gonna be upside down. Sorry. I put y'all upside down, and then I unplugged my headphones. Okay, there we go. hear the fan. But I was wanting to say, I really don't consider myself a conspiracy theorist. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I cleaned off my memory because y'all know I can talk. But anyhow, and I'm gonna try to keep it short, but already I just did 10 minutes before. I'm like, okay, well I only got 22 minutes left, and like I can talk. But this is literally, if nobody else watches this is for me. But like I said, I don't consider myself a conspiracy theorist, or I kinda am. I could say that I am because my brain be working. But so this is about the Titan submarine. And let me say, okay, so I'm just gonna talk. I was trying to come up with the right words to say, but I'm just gonna be raw with it. When I very first heard about a submarine wanted to go look at the Titanic, my first thought was, I'm not gonna look at that because I really am not interested in the Titanic. Anybody that knows me know that I do not like water on my face. Like, I don't like to go swimming. And I don't like for my feet to be dirty. And I know, like, but just let me go with it. So, I always say I think that I'm autistic, or if not autistic, that I'm on the spectrum somewhere, because I consider myself odd. Because in school, okay, let me go back a little bit. So as early as I can remember, and I'm gonna say probably about 4. I think I could think back because that's what memory popped in my head. I was a very odd kid, but I remember as a kid, I wouldn't talk to you. I would just look at you. I have always bit my nails, as long as I can remember, and I don't have teeth, but if I did, I would still be a nail biter. So I literally bit my nails until I literally lost my last tooth. So it wasn't something that I grew out of, and I consider my nail biting a stem now that I know what a stem is. And I learned about stems from Father in Autism, Abigail Moss, Asa, Priscilla, and Isaiah. Lovely family. So when I seen Abby stemming, and then they explained it, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. But literally, I didn't know anything about autism until my brother Dalton, he is autistic, but I didn't know what that meant. And he is verbal. So when I met him, and his mama told me that, oh yeah, he's autistic and all that, and I was like, okay, but I didn't know what that meant. Like, I knew people that were probably on the spectrum somewhere. I just didn't know that that's what it was. I can say that. So when, like I said, when Boston Girl 5, oh crap, I forgot her channel. I'm sorry. She's a YouTuber. And side note, can y'all please pray for her, because she was diagnosed with oh crap, it's I don't remember what it is. It's like a genetic something. Anyways, I haven't been watching her videos. Like, I see her shorts and I try to catch up on her shorts, but she is getting stem cell treatments for her cancer. And a little bit about Boston Girl. She is single mom by choice. And what that means is she was like, I want to have a child. I am, I am maturing older, and, a woman is only born with so many eggs. And she thought, if I wait to get married, and I'm just summarizing her story, y'all please, and I will leave her video in the description below, but y'all go check it out. But I'm just giving y'all the synopsis of it. She was basically saying, if I wait to get married, I probably would never have a child or anything. So she chose to get, to start the in vitro treatments, and to get, and to get inseminated. And it wasn't like it was, because she's like, I want a child, but I don't necessarily want to wait for a man. But anyways, with me saying that, like, y'all please go over to her channel. She's a beautiful soul. Y'all go please pray for her if y'all were to pray and type. But I was telling you the story because early in my YouTube days, like I said, I started watching YouTube, and I made a YouTube account I started watching YouTube like July of 2015, because I was on July the 1st, 2015, I had double brain surgery. It was supposed to be 1, turned into 2. And while I was in the bed for like a month and a half, recovering, I was like, well, I can't do nothing except sleep. I had 2 freshly 2-year-olds, because I literally got the surgery purposely after their 2nd birthday. Their 2nd birthday was June the 28th, and y'all, side note, my babies are about to be double digits. Today is, hold on. Okay, so today's date is the 26th. Yesterday on the 25th was 10 years ago. I found out that the baby was 2 little girls. Yeah, I found out 3 days before my babies were born that they were girls and that it was 2 of them. I love my little bunkin heads. And to let you know what bunkin mean in my sense, not like country bunkin, but bunkin as in baby pumpkin, because they were so tiny. Oh my gosh, if you would have seen their little tiny tangerine heads. And then not only was they so tiny, I was like, how is their little toes so tiny? It like little dots on a freaking thumb. Like their feet, like they were like Hannah was 4 pounds 10 ounces and Savannah was 4 pounds 4 ounces. And they were so tiny. They were in preemie clothes like for 4 months. But like I said, my kids have always been small. And it wasn't because like I wasn't feeding them or anything. You know, I won't go into that. Because I was about to. Anyway, so Boston Girl. So when Boston Girl was realizing that Ava, which is her beautiful daughter, when she realized that Ava was hitting some milestones, but not all milestones, and she wasn't really talking, and she wasn't trying to talk, and all that, and so they got Ava tested, because it's Boston Girl, and she's an only child, and so it was, and I think Boston Girl and her mama, took care of Ava, and when she found out that, okay, so we got the test back, and they said that Ava is nonverbal, that she has nonverbal autism, I was like, I don't know what that is. So then that's when I started doing research, and then that's when I came across Father and Autism, and so all that. So when I did that, my research of me looking to what that was and what that means and all that, it was certain things that I was like, hey, I kind of fall under some of these things, and if I am autistic, okay, that's not going to change my everyday life, because I'm 39. I would have been autistic my whole life, but and I say that I might be, and I mean, okay, I can't change it, but so hold on, what was I getting? So okay, so the nail biting. Okay, so yeah, I was saying that I think my biting my nails was my stem, because still to this day, I want to bite my nails if I get very nervous. I don't like people, and if my family was here right now, they would tell you I wouldn't talk to you. I wouldn't look I did not start giving people eye contact until 2012, and I still won't look people in the eyes, but that's just because I don't look people in the eye unless I trust them, and if I don't know you, I don't trust you, so I'm not going to give you eye contact. But little tips and tricks that I have learned to make it look like I'm looking at you in your eye is I will look at you in your mouth. I like lips and I like teeth. I know, weird. So that was my little trick to to show, because like I usually just look down at the ground because I don't want to give you eye contact because I don't trust you. So I was like, okay, if I look at people in the mouth, then I'm looking towards their face, but I'm not really looking at them. I'm just looking at their mouth. And so that was my little trick that I did. But I did like try to force myself to look at people in the eye. I still am not comfortable with that. And then when my teeth started falling out, my security, because my nails were always my stem and my security blanket, but I also always wore a jacket. And like people that went to school with me, they would tell you I would wear a coat in the summer. Like I'm talking about like a big trench coat in the middle of summer, because I had to be protected from everybody. And so me being protected from everybody was me wearing a jacket. I literally, this is June, so April is when I finally took my comfy off. And my comfy was my security blanket. So, and I say that's my security blanket. Like right now, I got Baby Posty on, which Baby Posty is 10 pounds. And then Mama Posty, that's what I named the gray one. Mama Posty is 15 pounds. And then Big Posty is the blue one, and that one is 40. So all winter I slept with 60 pounds because I slept with the gray and the blue on me. And I literally in March, it might even been April, I just folded it up, and I'm using Big Posty as a extra pillow if I want to sit up, because he's heavy. He's 40 pounds. And then I'm laying on Mama Posty, and I'm covering up with Baby Posty. And of course, y'all could probably hear it in the background. My fan is running. So, I'm always covered up. That was like the gist of it. So back to the Titan. Okay, so my conspiracy theory is so does anybody remember the movie 2012 with I done forgot his name. I have his face in my head, but I don't remember his name. Anyways, the 2012, which I always joked with my friend Jennifer about this, because her birthday is December the 21st, or is it the 12th? No, it's the 21st, because they said that the Mayans calendar said that the world is going to end on December the 21st, 2021. That's why the name of the movie was 2021. And I always laughed because that's her birthday, and I was like, Jennifer, you killed us. And she just was like, I didn't have, It was a little inside joke. I wasn't really meaning that she killed us, but I also said that about my mom. I'm like, Mama, you blocked out the sun, because I don't know if y'all remember. The girls the girls was here. So when the solar eclipse happened, it was August the 21st. That's my mama's birthday. And I was like, that to me was the best birthday present in the history of histories, because they said that only happens every 80 years. And I'm like, and it happened on your birthday, which coincidentally happened on TT's birthday. If y'all don't know who TT is, that's Tabitha Speaks. I call her TT before I even knew her name was Tabitha, because it's Beautiful Soul. That's what I knew her as. And then she changed her channel name to Tabitha Speaks. Love TT. But when I, like I said, in my early YouTube career, not career, just because this ain't a career, my early YouTube days, I was watching Rambling K, which I love Rambling K. I think that's still her channel name. I can't never seem to catch her videos anymore. Like, I see sometimes that she posts on Twitter, and I try to always repost everything, but literally, I think I got like 300 subscribers, and all my subscribers, like, at least about 200 of them came from her. Like I owe her my career. This is not a career. You're not making money. And just so everybody know, if I ever get monetized, if I ever get 1,000 subscribers, or when I can monetize my channel, I'm not going to monetize my channel. But if I do monetize my channel, it's not like I'm not doing it for the money. Because I want to try to make emojis, and I like for free. And shout out to Bot, Best of Truth. Hey, but I won't, because she was saying in one of her live streams that she would like membership emojis and channel badges and stuff. And I said, okay, I can try to do that. Like, I don't know how, but I was gonna try my best, and 100,000% free. I would never charge anybody, because if I do it and they like it and it comes out good, I'm literally doing it because I'm supporting that person, and I will enjoy making it. And so I then looked it up and was trying to make emojis. And then when I did see the video of me trying to make emojis, they were like, go on to your YouTube page and click on your membership thing. Well, of course, I don't have one because I'm not monetized. So with me saying that is, if I do get monetized like one time, it's not for money, and I would literally only monetize my page to make emojis. And if anybody knows how to make emojis without having a YouTube membership, please let me know, because I would really like to make emojis or just making things for channels that I do support. And they might not even like it. Of course, I would ask the person before I just do it. But like I said, I wouldn't be doing it to make money. Like, they would not have to pay me. I would do it for free, if they accept it. If they don't accept it, it's not going to hurt my feelings, because, it's their channel, and they don't have to do it, but literally that's why I want it. Like, so I'm not planning on monetizing my channel because I'm not planning on making money off of YouTube. That's why, like, I've been on YouTube since 2015. It is now 2023, and I have 300 and maybe 65 subscribers. And like, when people's like, drop your page if so we can support each other, and I don't never drop my page because I know that my channel's boring. Y'all know I can talk. I always say that. But I have maybe over 4,000 videos on my channel. So it's not that I don't make content. It's just that I don't make specific content. All my content is random. Like, when I had teeth, I like doing taste tests, but I never would, like, even if my teeth were in perfect shape, I would have never did mukbang because I don't want nobody to see how I chew. But I did like doing taste tests, and then, like, my channel is basically the drunk drawer of YouTube. It catches everything, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So but okay, so back to 2012. My question is, do y'all remember 2012 when it was that I think it was the Russian dad, and I'm saying this, and please forgive me if that's not their nationality, the Russian dad with the twin sons, and like the main dude in the movie was, he drove the limousine, and he drove like the dad and then the two twin boys to the airport, to their private plane. And the boy and like one of the sons was like, y'all are going to be like, we're going, or y'all are all going to die, and because we're on a list and we're going to be saved, if you remember that. And the guy was like, what? And so, like, so they were like, it was just random. And then that's when all of a sudden, because I think they were in California. Yeah, they was in California, and then that's when like the big tornado, like, not tornado, big earthquake happened. And then that was because all the I was gonna say pipe bombs, sorry, volcanoes, and crap, what is it called? Because they had Woody Harrelson, Yellowstone, that's what it was. The Old Faithful came alive, and and so, if y'all remember, Woody Harrelson's character was like he lived, near Yellowstone, and he was making conspiracy videos and all that. And then when he ran out, and then he got to see the super volcano erupt, but it was just like he couldn't have ran anywhere, because when he realized that it was, that Old Faithful has woken up, and in the mountain, it was just like, wow, and of course then, he got covered by ash and died. But with all that saying, because not pipeline, the what's that called, the fault line in California, it broke apart and California fell into the ocean. Mount St. Helen erupted, Old Faithful erupted, Hawaii was no longer available, like it was just magma, all the islands, volcanoes erupted, and I remember looking at it, because I'm like, okay, well, what happened to us? What did we do? Tennessee, that is. And I'm like, what happened to us? I need to know. And I think we were red, so I think like we was covered in magma. I don't remember. I think Tennessee, Oak Ridge, which I'm not in Oak Ridge, but I'm like an hour from Oak Ridge, or at least 45 minutes. But I think there's a pipeline in Oak Ridge, so Tennessee is on a pipeline. So if it does, like if we could break apart from Kentucky, basically. But yeah, so everything that is wrong with the United States, in the world, let me say the earth, because it wasn't just the United States. It was, like I said, Old Faithful. They're like, because Old Faithful, and I'm not gonna, okay, let me not gender, because I'm gonna say he, because that's, they're like, well, he's asleep, but if he wakes up, then like we're all dead. And Old Faithful woke up in the movie. Mount St. Helen, which is in Washington State, that erupted again. And last time Mount St. Helen erupted was in the 1980s, and I only remember that because my sister was born in 1980. I was born in 83, but I used to date this gentleman, and when I was born, he was 28, so he was an adult. Yeah, he was a very nice gentleman. But with that said, he was in Washington State, of course, in the 80s, when it erupted. So he told me about that. So he lived in Okanagan, Washington, and so like I said, Mount St. Helen, she woke up and she erupted, and so like they said that all of the volcanoes are connected. So okay, with me saying that, let me go to the point that I'm trying to make, because I keep telling details. But anyways, so if you remember me saying that them two little spoiled brat boys was saying, y'all are all gonna die and we're on the list. Well, what he was talking about was that they were on the list to go to Japan. I think that's where it was. And they got to go on the Ark too, because they were building boats for like the wealthy and elite, and basically It was a boat based kind of like this with that's not this kind. What's that? The Smithsonian Museum, like how everything in history, is like in one place, like the Mona Lisa, like the original, the decoration, the real decoration, independence, like the real historical stuff. It was kind of like that because I remember it was like the prime minister of like countries, and like our president of the United States, he of course was on the list, and of course it didn't say who the president was. It was just like the president and his wife and kid, in the movie. But at that time, the president in the movie, he was like, no, like he gave his ticket, like he told his daughter to go. He's like, because, the wife died, and he was like, he's ready to go be with his wife, and because like he couldn't put the whole United States on the map, so he was just like, I'm basically going down with the ship, the Titanic, basically. And so the president didn't get saved. I was trying to think, because the reason why I stopped, I was like, I think that's the one, like when the guy was like, it might have been The Day After Tomorrow, when they were like, yeah, we're gonna come and save you, but then found out that they wasn't gonna save him, and then the guy called his friend and was like, oh no, it's coming back. That was either 2012 or that was The Day After Tomorrow. And I think it might have been 2012, like one of his friends that was like a scientist, and they were like, oh yeah, this is happening. And then he had record, because like they called each other and they were like, yeah, there's somebody on their way to come and get you. But then when he found out that they weren't going to go get his friend, that's when the friend, because like he told him, he goes, because the friend was like, yeah, y'all are not going to make it before it hits here. And that's when the guy realized, oh, they didn't have any, like the guy, the friend, that's when he found out that they did not have anybody en route to go get his friend and their family, which they had time to go get them, but they just didn't. I think that was in 2012, the movie. But anyhow, with me saying all that, and how I'm bringing it back to the original story, I told y'all I could talk. Please forgive me. It makes the Titan, and like I said, conspiracy theory, is giving me 2012 vibes. 2012 vibes. Because with Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos getting rockets, trying to fly to outer space, makes me think, okay, if they were in the movie 2012, because they can afford the ticket, they would have been on the Ark 2. Noah's Ark, that is, Ark 2. Because they would have been one of the ones that could afford that. And then with the Titan, I think they, it was the people that was on that vessel, that submarine, was billionaires. So my thought is, here's where the conspiracy theory comes in at. Let's say that, okay, I'm just going to say it, because I was trying to be, okay, so, let me first say, I mean no disrespect. I don't. Like I said, this is just my opinion, my conspiracy theory, but this is how my brain works. What if them people, everybody thought that they died, and they went down, and there was another submarine down there that they docked on, and that they didn't die or perish? Okay, am I talking too much, phone? Really? Okay, let me just say that again. I mean, am I not supposed to be saying this, God? Sorry, my phone cut off. I mean, maybe I ain't supposed to be saying this. I'm going to say it again. If I'm allowed to, Jesus. If I'm allowed to. Okay, so let me go back, because I don't know when it cut off. My thought was, what if the people that was on the Titan submarine went to the bottom they went down, kind of got connected with another submarine, because they were some of the rich people, so they would have been able to buy a ticket on the Ark too. But they didn't perish. Like I say, I mean no disrespect when I say that. So what if Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk realized, yeah, we can't go up, so we gotta go down. Meaning, not in space, we gotta go down in the ocean, because something's happening. That's just my conspiracy theory. Let's say that they did buy a ticket on Ark 2, and they're somewhere safe, and because the summers is getting hotter, they know something that we don't. What do y'all think? I honestly that's what's in my head. I didn't want to look at the story because I always try to figure things out. And I knew that this was going to be one of them things that, because I don't know enough about enough, I'm never going to be able to work out this problem. I cannot solve this problem. And then when I heard that they were missing, I literally punched myself, because it's like I should have been looking at it from the beginning so that I can know more. But I came in after they said that they were missing. So I'm literally trying to play catch up, because I knew that my brain was going to do this. Do y'all think that some of the rich people bought their ticket for the Ark 2, like Noah's Ark, Ark 2, and they're sitting there on the boat, or the submarine, or the space shuttle, waiting for old Blue Eyes, the Earth, to go bye-bye?